Thank you for coming to our channel, Pinmore Canada Immigration. I'm Zhang Hui, a Canadian immigration and citizenship consultant. We are a family-based small business in the beautiful province of British Columbia in Canada. We provide Canadian immigration and citizenship services and Chinese to English as well as English to Chinese translation. We are here to walk you through the Canadian immigration labyrinth. Our channel will be delivered in both English and Chinese and updated every 2 weeks on Monday, plus a year-end special on December 31st, 2021. This year, our goal is to provide you with a big picture of Canadian immigration, so you know what are the permanent residence avenues available for you, what do student, worker, and visitor mean in the Canadian immigration context, why some foreign nationals may be banned from entering and remaining in Canada, what does the loss of legal status mean to permanent residents of Canada, and how to become a Canadian citizen. You can see our schedule for 2021 at the end of this video. Today, we will provide you with a general idea about Canadian immigration. First of all, what is immigration in the legal context? It is a rule of entry requirements and the administration of non-citizens inside a country. The status of an individual decides whether they are to be allowed to enter and remain in Canada. Here comes the second question. What is legal status? Legal status is the legal identity of an individual in the immigration context. Then, what kind of legal status is there in Canadian immigration? And what the effect of it? Canadian citizens, registered Indians under the Indian Act, permanent residents of Canada, students, workers, visitors, temporary resident permit holders, protected persons are all legal status that grants individuals who have a certain above-mentioned status to enter and remain in Canada. According to the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act, IRPA, Canadians and registered Indians under the Indian Act have an absolute right to enter and remain in Canada. Permanent residents of Canada enjoy that right too, provided that they have obtained the PR status and haven't lost it. Though they are not yet Canadian citizens, they are not considered foreign nationals in the context of Canadian immigration. Workers, students, visitors, temporary resident permit holders are temporary residents of Canada. They are required to leave Canada by the end of their authorized stay and follow the terms and conditions on their permit. The status of protected persons is a little bit complicated than other categories. If they are recognized by Canada as either a refugee or a person in need of protection, they get the protected person status and they are allowed to remain in Canada. However, that status doesn't equate to the permanent resident status. We'll further explain it when we are on the topic of refugee class. Now you know that the legal status allows individuals to enter and remain in Canada legally. So we come to the next question. Where to apply for a certain status? Generally speaking, if you want to come to Canada, you need to apply to the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC. IRCC runs all the permanent residence and temporary residence programs, some in partnership with other federal departments or provincial and territorial governments. You need to be eligible and not inadmissible to be able to admit to Canada. Eligible means you meet all the requirements of the program that you apply to. Not inadmissible means you don't fall within the circumstances that bars individuals from entering Canada. Last but not least, permanent residents or temporary residents may lose their legal status. If they are in Canada and become inadmissible, they'll be removed from Canada. Sounds too complicated to you? Want to retain an immigration and citizenship consultant to help you? We're here to help. And we'll provide you with some tips to protect yourself from immigration fraud and unethical or incompetent immigration practice next time. Thank you for watching. We wish you a wonderful Canadian immigration journey. See you on February the 1st.